Okay. We're back. Go lay down. I don't want to hear it, Kitty, because I don't believe you. I don't think that you actually feel that way. Or you would not talk about it like the way you do. That's how I invalidate your feelings, Kitty. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Invalidating you. Do-do. Invalidating you. You shouldn't be feeling the things that you do. I don't believe you actually, though. I don't actually think that you feel that way. I think that you're putting on a ruse. What do you need? You have food. You have food here. Look. But I need you to touch the food first, please. Could you please actually touch my food with your fingers? So that way I can eat it? Because otherwise I don't think I can. Okay. Bitch, you ruined my weed. I'm supposed to fucking bend over backwards to give you food? Come on. Come on. I give her crinkles. I give her all the cellophane wraps when I'm done with them. She didn't need that one. She didn't need it. She shouldn't have been up here. It's a bad little cat. She's a bad little trash cat. I mean, she's good at being a trash cat. But if you just want a regular cat, too bad. This is a trash cat. It's a trash cat only domicile. You might call it Trash Cat Island. Man, nobody's gonna come to watch my fucking Instagram live video because I don't have any goddamn Instagram friends. Because Instagram killed my motherfucking account. And then they killed it again. Hey, if you make an Instagram account, don't make it anything like Mr.Bones fucks. They don't like that, and they'll cancel your fucking account. They'll cancel you. This is the fucking woke scold nation that we live in. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Anything done with like the smallest amount of subtlety is just apparently invisible to people these days. So if you do anything that's like not, you know what I mean, that's blatant, they fucking catch you. They catch you out. My name was blatant. Certain posts I had were blatant. You know what I mean? I blatantly used hashtags that apparently OnlyFans is considered by Instagram a bad word. And it can get you shadow banned. So I don't use OnlyFans in my fucking posts anymore. Like, there's so many fucking random ass things. Yeah. Yeah, I do only foreigns. You know that very clever fucking trick that we invented in 1999 to get past bad word filters? Use a number instead of a letter. But yeah, link in description is... Or link in bio, I think it is. Right? That's what you say now? I honestly need to write up a standard post that I just put on every single fucking picture. So if you could help me do that as well, that'd be fucking really useful. I have some shit. I have some hashtags saved up. Can you make... I think I'm... Yeah. I have powers. Resources. I made a new channel. Keep. A lot of these are not going to be good. I'm just going through and fucking getting everything I have. As far as hashtags, and a couple posts that I make. Moby, can you please not right now? If you could settle down, it'd be really cool. I love you, Moby. You're a good boy. I think the only one that wasn't on that list is ASMR. Okay. Damn, that's not many. I thought I had more. Is there another keep that I'm forgetting about? Nope. Not there. Even just having somewhere to work on this will be useful to me. Okay, cool. Bam, 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 bam. Wham, bam, bam, bam. Bang, boom, bang, bang, bang. We got it set up. Why? Why do you do this to me? Oh, that's not supposed to have happened. There we go. Doom, doom, doom. Someone sent me a message or a comment on Instagram and it just says collab? Collab with the pizza guy? My fool, how do they get away with sending all these mass fucking fake ass shit? And I get busted all the time for my bots. Huh? They use bots that say that shit. I get busted. Some bullshit. You know what I think happened? I think my bot... No. No. I don't know. I'm glad the stream is better for you. Ooh, okay. I just saw about Penny. Yeah? I'm happy that you are. I'm happy that Beard was able to do that for you. That's really cool. It's really nice. He's a nice dude. Bread is kind. I'm sure he'd be thrilled to be your dad. I don't know. He's everybody's poppy, you know? What's the matter? What's the matter, little one? Why is this text disappearing? There should be follower title. Subscriber. What the frick, man? Why are you like this? What's this one supposed to say? I don't even remember. Top tip. These all keep disappearing. It's very strange. What is this in? What game is that in? Minecraft. Aw. Quarantine? Well, that's shitty. Sad to hear that. I wouldn't want to put a lot of time and effort into a server where people could destroy my work. I know it can hurt a lot to lose a project that you've worked on for a long time. And it can really derail you. But the best thing you can do is start working on something else that you've had in your mind. And before you know it, you'll get caught up in that and you'll have a whole new project. At least that's how it feels for me. Well, it sounds like they're not a very good friend. That sucks. That really sucks. To feel like, let me turn this up, there we go. To feel like you, are losing a friend out of it. That's even worse. Sorry to hear that. Well, sad to hear that, I mean. Good. Hopefully I can get my goddamn Minecraft server up and running. I have instructions on how to do it. Let me see. I'm going to look at them again. Learn how to update the version of Minecraft server running on your Linux server without losing any data or overwriting your world file. That's not what I want. How to install Minecraft plugins to your server. Download a plugin, place the .jar and any other files in your plugins directory, run the server, and wait for it to fully load. Fuck. This is so hard to figure out. No, not Putty Jen. Just Putty. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, that's a project right there. Let me see if I can get someone on Fiverr to do it. Can I pay somebody $5 to set up plugins on my fucking Minecraft server? I will code you a plugin. No, that's not what I want. Hello there, Angelina. How's your night going? God, I hate when there's something in my way right there. There we go. That should help. What did I do that was on your list to do, sister? Oh no! That sucks. I don't know why. The same thing happened to new follower. So like I had to redo it. And I need to put an outline on it. Boop. Now it looks like the other ones. Yeah. Yeah, each one is a separate asset. So I'm just copy pasting them and editing it to fix it. Oh, hey, that little star should be... Every once in a while there's a little star that'll appear in random places on the screen. It's kind of neat. So. Boop, 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 boop. Get your private key ready. Putty with your key. Start putty gen. Load. Save private key. Close putty. Open putty. Light sale. Grab the public IP address from the instant management page. Go. Motherfucker. Login name EC2-user. No. Oh, I see. SSH auth browse private key. EC2-user. Okay. Oh shit, it's Ubuntu. Command prompt. CD. God damn it. / Minecraft. No such file or directory. What? List. CD list. You give up? What are you giving up on? No. That's very sad. I wish I could give you big hugs. Don't do that. That'll end up hurting you worse. I don't want you to hurt yourself. S dash. Is the Minecraft server still up? I mean, I guess it's a little late to be checking that right now, but alright, let me get my shit ready. Oh, there we go. Well, I didn't hit record, so I'll be right back. This is Brocket. A whole crew of dogs. Oof, sorry. Oh no. We finished the geographer. Okay. I know where we are. And I have this. Which means how do I get in that Twitch chat? Can you not? No, you can chat from the one that I'm... Oh, I have to log in, maybe? That might be part of it. Okay, now I'm me. Where is chat? What I care about right now is chat. Can you not see chat from the mobile version of that? Alright, I'll go to the other one, I guess. Ooh, don't punch that. I mean, yes, do punch that. Punching your pillow's okay. Twitch. There's that chat room. Full screen that chat room, yo. Open the app to chat. Jesus, come on. How many steps is this gonna be? Everything. Everything is like this, man. What are we fucking waiting on? Okay. Now I can see chat. You guys ready? Fuck, that hurt my ears. Okay. Youch. Youch. Oh, yeah. So. Soon. Ava, this is not the time to... Okay, so. Shake it out. The week is pretty much over. You've made it through. One more day. And it's the easy one, right? It's the easiest of the days. Friday. Sometimes you even get pizza on Friday. That's always pretty nice, huh? Well. Hi, little ones. I hope that you had a good week. I hope that it wasn't too crazy. I know that there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on lately. And this year's been hard on people. So, I want you to just be happy for a little while, relax for a little while, and enjoy our story. We're pretty strange people, huh? There was the fellow that wanted him to compliment him so that he could tip his hat. Do you remember that fellow? And I remember there was a geographer who had mapped his entire planet, but it was basically just like a tiny little rock. He could just like walk around it. And then there was the king, who was a very reasonable king, so he never made demands that his subjects couldn't obey, which meant that he only ever commanded you to do what you are already doing. Because I am the king. I have a friend that I want you to meet. This is Monkey. I know, he's a dog named Monkey. That's kind of silly, huh? Monkey is my mom's dog. She's had him a very long time, and he's very, very smart. One of the smartest dogs I've ever met. And then, one of my favorite dogs, Sprocket. very kind of you to give me those kisses. Sprocket's a very sweet boy. He's sleepy though. When he's awake, he gets excited and he runs around and does circles. Come here, little dude. Oh, you want to go over there? Okay. Let's get started. We also have Gentle Bear would never be a mean bear. Okay, so let's see. Kings, not forgetting, to be sure, the other minor kings among them. 7,000 geographers, 900,000 businessmen. A slight distance that would make a splendid spectacle. The movements of this army would be regulated to those of the ballet and the opera. First, the of China and Siberia would enter their steps in the dance, and then they too would be waved back into the wings. And never forget, when they make a mistake in the order upon their entry upon the stage, it would be magnificent. When one wishes to risk of giving a false idea of our planet to those who do not know it, men occupy a very small. All humanity could be piled up on a small Pacific islet. The grown-ups, to be sure, will not them then to make their own calculations. They adore figures, and that will please them. But do not waste your time on this extra task. The wrong planet, when a coil of gold, the color of moonlight, flashed across the sand. "Good evening," said the snake. "Is Africa," the snake answered. "Ah, then there are no people on the earth?" The little prince sat down on a stone and raised his... "Is beautiful," the snake said. "What has brought you here?" "I have been coming," said the snake. And then they both were silent. "Where are the men?" The little prince at last took up the conversation again. "It is lonely in the desert." "It is also lonely among men." Gazed at him. "King," said the snake. The prince smiled. "You are not very powerful. You haven't even any feet. You cannot even travel back to the earth from whence he came." The snake spoke again. "But you are innocent and true, and you have come from a star." The little prince made no reply. You move me. If you grow too homesick for your own planet, I can. Oh, I understand you very well, said the little prince. But why do you always speak in spooky? Let's see. Then the little prince crossed the desert and met with only one flower. It was a flower with 3 petals, a flower of no account at all. Good morning, said the little prince. There are 6 or 7 of them in existence. I saw them several years ago, but one never knows where to find them. The wind blows them away. They have no roots. Very difficult. This is when the little prince met the snake. He's saying, "You're no thicker than a finger." And then the other one is the flower that he met. It is a very plain flower, isn't it? After that, the little prince climbed a high mountain. The only mountains he had ever known were the 3 volcanoes, from which came up only to his knees, and he had used the extinct volcano as a footstool. From a mountain as high as this one, he said to himself, I shall be able to see the whole planet at once, and all the people. But he saw nothing, save peaks of rocks that were sharpened like needles. Good morning, he said courteously. Good morning, good morning, good morning, answered the echo. Who are you? Said the little prince. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Answered the echo. Be my friends. I'm all alone, he said. I'm all alone, all alone, all alone, answered the echo. What a queer planet, he thought. It is altogether dry and altogether pointed and altogether harsh and forbidding. And the people have no imagination. Here he is speaking to the mountains and the echo. All right. But it happened that after walking a long time through sand and rocks and snow, I need to move the book where I can get more light. The little prince at last came upon a road, and all roads lead to the abodes of men. Good morning, he said. He was standing before a garden, all abloom with roses. Good morning, said the roses. The little prince gazed back at them. They all looked like his flower. Who are you? Oh, sorry, I read that totally wrong. I thought that was thunder saying that. He says, Who are you? He demanded, thunderstruck. You see how I got confused there? Sorry, Daddy gets confused sometimes. There's lots of words for me to read. Think of all the words I've read and how few times I do it wrong. So, who are you? He demanded, thunderstruck. We are roses, the roses said. And he was overcome with sadness. His flower
had told him that she was the only one of her kind in all the universe, and here were 5,000 of them, all alike in one single garden. She would be very much annoyed, he said to himself, if she could see that. She would cough most dreadfully, and she would pretend that she was dying to avoid being laughed at. And I should be obliged to pretend that I was nursing her back to life, for if I did not do that, to humble and all I had was a common rose. A common rose and 3 volcanoes that come up to my knees, and one of them perhaps extinct forever. That doesn't make me a very great prince. And he lay down in the grass and cried. This is him seeing all the other flowers that look just like his flower. It was then that the fox appeared. "Good morning," said the fox. "Good morning," the little prince responded politely, although when he turned around he saw nothing. "I'm right here," the voice said, "under the apple tree." "Who are you?" asked the little prince, and added, "You're very pretty to look at." "I am a fox," the fox said. "Come and play with me," proposed the little prince. "I'm so unhappy." "I cannot play with you," the fox said. "I am not tamed." "What is it that you are looking for?" "I'm looking for men," said the little prince. "What does that mean, tame?" "Men," said the fox. "They have guns and they hunt. It is very disturbing." "They also raise chickens. These are their only interests. Are you looking for chickens?" "No," said the little prince. "I am looking for friends." "What does that mean, tame?" "It is an act too often neglected," said the fox. "It means to establish ties." "To establish ties?" "Just that," said the fox. "To me, you are still nothing more than a little boy who is just like 100,000 other little boys, and I have no need of you. And you, on your part, have no need of me. To you, I am nothing more than a fox, like 100,000 other foxes. But if you tame me, then we will need each other. To me, you will be unique in all the world. To you, I shall be unique in all the world." "I'm beginning to understand," said the little prince. "There is a flower. I think that she has tamed me." "It is possible," said the fox. "On earth, one sees all sorts of things." "Oh, but this is not on earth," said the little prince. The fox seemed perplexed and very curious. "On another planet?" "Yes." "Are there hunters on that planet?" "No." "Ah, that is interesting. Are there chickens?" "No." "Nothing is perfect," sighed the fox. But he came back to his idea. "My life is very monotonous," he said. "I hunt chickens. Men hunt me. All the chickens are just alike, and all the men are just alike. And, in consequence, I am a little bored. But if you tame me, it will be as if the sun came to shine on my life. I shall know the sound of a step that will be different from all the others. Other steps will send me hurrying back underneath the ground. Yours will call me like music out of my burrow. And then, look, you see the grain fields down yonder? I do not eat bread. Wheat is of no use to me. The wheat fields have nothing to say to me, and that is sad. But you have hair that is the color of gold. Think how wonderful that will be when you have tamed me. The grain, which is also golden, will bring me back to the thought of you. And I shall love to listen to the wind in the wheat. The fox gazed at the little prince for a long time. Please, tame me, he said. I want to, very much, the little prince replied. But I have not much time. I have friends to discover, and a great many things to understand. One only understands the things that one tames, said the fox. Men have no more time to understand anything. They buy things all already made at the shops, but then there is no shop anywhere where one can buy friendship, and so men have no friends anymore. If you want a friend, tame me. What must I do to tame you? Asked the little prince. Of my eye. And you will say nothing. Words are the source of misunderstandings. But you will sit a little closer to me every day. The next day, the little prince came back. It would have been better to come back at the same hour, said the fox. If, for example, you come at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, then at 3 o'clock I shall begin to be happy. I shall feel happier and happier as the hour advances. At 4 o'clock I shall already be worrying and jumping about. I shall show you how happy I am. But if you come at just any time, I shall never know at what hour my heart is to be ready to greet you. One must observe the proper rites. What is a rite? Asked the little prince. Those are actions too often neglected, said the fox. They are what makes one day different from other days, 1 hour from other hours. There is a rite, for example, among my hunters. Every Thursday they dance with the village girls. So Thursday is a wonderful day for me. I can walk as far as the vineyards. But if the hunters danced at just any time, every day would be like every other day, and I shall never have any vacation at all. So the little prince tamed the fox. And when the hour of his departure drew near, "Ah," said the fox. Said the little prince. "Yes, that is so," said the fox. "Then it has done you no good at all." "It has done me good," said the fox, "because of the color of the wheat fields." And then he added, "Go and look again at the roses. You will understand now that yours is unique in all the world. Then come back and say goodbye to me, and I will make you a present of a secret." This is one of the hunters out, and there's the little fox out by the vineyard, peeking around, making sure everyone is out so that he can go and explore and have fun. To look again at the roses. "You're not at all like my rose," he said. "And yet you are nothing. No one has tamed you, and you have tamed no one. You are like my fox when I first knew him. He was only a fox like 100,000 other foxes. But I have made him my friend, and now he is unique in all the world." And the roses were very much embarrassed. "You are beautiful, but you are empty," he went on. "One could not die for you, to be sure. An ordinary passerby would think that my rose looked just like you, the rose that belonged to me. But in herself alone, she is more important than all the hundreds of you other roses, because except for 2 or 3 that we saved to become butterflies. Because it is to she that I have listened to, when she grumbled or boasted, or even sometimes when she said nothing, because she is my rose." And he went back to meet the fox. "Goodbye," he said. "Goodbye," said the fox. "And now, here is my secret. A very simple secret. It is only with the heart that one can see rightly. So that he would be sure to remember. It is the time that you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important. It is the time that I wasted for my rose," said the little prince, so that he would be sure to remember. "Men have forgotten this truth," said the fox, "but you must not be sure to remember." "Good morning," said the little prince. "Good morning," said the railway switchman. "What do you do here?" the little prince asked. "I sort out travelers in bundles of 1,000, said the switchman. "I send off the trains that carry them, now to the right, now to the left." And the switchman's cap. "Not even the locomotive engineer knows that," said the switchman. And a second brilliantly lighted express thundered by in the opposite direction. "Are they coming back already?" demanded the little prince. "These are not the same ones," said the switchman. "It's an exchange." "Were they not satisfied with where they were?" asked the little prince. "No one is ever satisfied where he is," said the switchman. And they heard the roared. "They're asleep in there. Or if they're not asleep, they're yawning. Only the children are flattening their noses against the window panes." "Only the children know what they're looking for," said the little prince. "They waste their time over a rag doll, and it becomes very important to them. And if anybody takes it away from them, they cry. They're lucky," the switchman said. "Good morning," said the little prince. "Good," asked the little prince. "Because they save a tremendous amount of time," said the merchant. "Computations have been made by experts. With these pills you save 53 minutes every week." "And what do you do with those 53 minutes?" "Anything you like." "As for me," said the little prince to himself. If I had 53 minutes to spend as I liked, I should walk at my leisure toward a spring of fresh water. Of my water supply. Ah, I said to the little prince, those memories of yours are very charming, but I have not yet succeeded in repairing my plane. I have nothing more to drink, and I, too, should be very happy if I could walk at my leisure toward a spring of fresh water. My friend the fox, the little prince said to me, my dear little man, this is no longer a matter that has anything to do with the fox. Why not? Because I'm about to die of thirst. He did not follow my reasoning, and he answered me. He has no way of guessing the danger, I said to myself. He's never been either hungry or thirsty. A little sunshine's all he needs. But he looked at me steadily and replied to my thought, I'm thirsty too. Let us look for a well. I made a gesture of weariness. It's absurd to look for a well at random in the immensity of the desert, but nevertheless, we started walking. When we had trudged along for several hours in silence, the darkness fell, and the stars began to come out. Thirst had made me a little feverish, and I looked at them as if I were in a dream. The little prince's last words came reeling back into my memory. Then you are thirsty too? I demanded, but he did not reply to my question. He merely said to me, water may also be good for the heart. I did not understand this answer, but I said nothing. I knew very well it was impossible to cross-examine him. He was tired. He sat down, and I sat beside him. And, after a little silence, he spoke again. The stars are beautiful because of a flower that cannot be seen. I replied, yeah, that is so. And without saying anything more, I looked across the river. Nothing. Yet, through the silence, something throbs and gleams. Well, what makes the desert beautiful, said the little prince, is that somewhere it hides a well. I was astonished by a sudden understanding of that mysterious radiation of the sands. When I was a little boy, I lived in an old house, and legend told us that a treasure was buried there. To be sure, no one had ever known how to find it. Perhaps no one had ever even looked for it. But it had cast an enchantment over that home. My home was hiding a secret in the depths of its heart. Yes, I said to the little prince, the house, the stars, the desert, what gives them their beauty is something that's invisible. I'm glad, he said, that you agree with my fox. As the little prince dropped off to sleep, I took him in my arms and set out walking once more. I felt deeply moved and stirred. It seemed to me that I was carrying a very fragile treasure. It seemed to me even that there was nothing more fragile on all the earth. In the moonlight, I looked at his pale forehead, his closed eyes, his locks of hair that trembled in the wind. And I said to myself, what I see here is nothing but a shell. What is most important is invisible. As his lips opened slightly with the suspicion of a half-smile, I said to myself again, what moves me so deeply about this little prince who is sleeping here is his loyalty to a flower, the image of a rose that shines through his whole being like a flame of a lamp, even when he's asleep. And I felt him to be more fragile still. I felt the need of protecting him, as if he himself were a flame that might be extinguished by a little puff of wind And so, as I walked on, I found the well at daybreak. And there's the little prince. We're on page 76. We're getting close. We're getting close to the end. Let me see what the last page is. 89. No way. 90 pages. We're almost done. We'll be done next time. I hope that you have an excellent week. Next week, we'll be reading something else. Who knows what? Something exciting, though. I promise. And coming in the near future, we're going to have whole lots of other changes and activities and fun things for little ones to do. So I hope that you come back. And I hope that you liked Monkey and Sprocket, Little Gentle Bear and Mrs. L say goodnight and goodbye. Be good. Good night, little one.
Good job. You stayed awake. Oh, fuck. The Little Prince. The Little Prince gets me sometimes, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The Little Prince gets me deep in the feels. Real deep in the feels. Yeah, now we're back. Now we're back. Oh. His relationship with that flower, it's just like how I've felt about every like ex I've ever been with. Ugh. Ugh. Get that fucking feeling out of me. I can't have it. Hi, honey. Today's not your day. What's up? What's going on? And Lollipuppy, hi, baby. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy to see you, and I'm happy that you're single. 'Cause fuck that guy. That was an accident. I unplugged the camera on accident and it crashed OBS, which is weird, but okay. Kind of. Yeah. I have a bunny tail. I have a bun ponytail. If I just did ponytail, I have a hell of a ponytail. I got a long ass fucking tail. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. Thank you. I just recorded a bedtime story, but we're done with that now. So now I'm like, oh, get that real dad shit out. Hey, question. Here's a question, guys. Does this music play through the app for you? I don't want to listen to this. That's not what I want to listen to at all, but my question is there. This is still too fucking hype. What is this shit? Yee? Cool. Cool. I was gonna play some games now, but I think I'm tired. I forgot that I was streaming for like... I forgot that I was streaming for like, 3 or 4 hours before as well. I don't know what I asked. I didn't ask anything. I didn't ask anything cool. It was a technical question. So I'm just gonna head out. Spoon, you're late. I'm gonna be leaving now. I'm logging off, guys. But I love you all, and I'm happy that you guys hung out with me tonight. And tomorrow is just playing games and stuff. So hopefully, you know what? My goal tomorrow is to try and get the fucking Minecraft server working. How about that? And then you guys will have access to a Minecraft server controlled by me, where I am God. How about that? Good night, everybody. Sleep if you can.